It's been, I think, the largest EWASS so far, 1,100 and a few participants here together for a week on Tenerife. We've had over 700 talks, oral presentations, over 300 posters, lots of discussion, lots of contacts made in the corridors. So I think it's really been a huge success to get all these people together from many European countries, also many people from outside Europe, all together, joined by their profession, which is astrophysics, and making tremendous progress all together.
And we're extremely pleased with this quantitative trend. We're also extremely pleased with the increase in the diversity of the countries that are attending. There are some countries such as the UK, which has on the whole tended in the past to look more towards North America, and yet we have many, many British delegates at this meeting. So it's really showing that EWASS is becoming recognised as being a sort of natural forum for people all over Europe, which is a very encouraging sign indeed.
We're very happy because we need to bring the European astronomical community together, and these meetings, they serve that purpose, and that's why we're very happy. We've had about 1,200 people here, and that starts to be representative of the European astronomical community.
We strove quite hard to attain a reasonable diversity for this meeting, both in terms of the subject areas covered, from public outreach to instrumentation to solar system to cosmology, but also the style of the meeting, from the larger symposia to the small sort of more workshop style format. And certainly from sampling the various scientific offerings that have been available, I've been very impressed by both the quality and the engagement of the audience. And I think it was the attractiveness of the programme which has brought so many people here.
We try to attract more young people to this conference, and in fact we have now about 250 PhD students and master students, which is a lot more than it's ever been. There are also a lot of women, partly because there are more PhD students, but it's interesting that out of the 5 invited plenary speakers, 3 are women, and of the 5 prize winners of the prizes now awarded by the European Astronomical Society, of those 5 also 3 are women. So it's a high percentage, which is quite unusual, I think, for conferences in our field of this type.
I think it's not an overstatement to say that this meeting is a milestone for Spanish astronomy. We are Spain in astronomy is a great power in the European scene, and in this meeting we have shown that we have a lot of great researchers in all the fields of astrophysics. We have to think that this is the largest meeting of astronomy ever hosted in our territory, and that the participation of Spanish astronomers has been very important. For the 1,200 people that have attended the meeting, more than 300 are Spaniards, and they have shown that they are in the frontiers of the research in all the fields of modern astrophysics.